Now, it's been happening slowly for a while, but we've seen a large spike and some unbelievable price appreciation with regards to Pokemon 151. If you haven't got your sealed product locked away and kept for safekeeping, I'm starting to wonder whether these prices are attractive anymore. This set is going to the moon. Now, we've seen appreciation across the singles and the sealed product. The singles, rightfully so, are starting to get the love they deserve. They are getting expensive. Now, there's a lot of them out there, and I think for a while that's why the price has stayed low. But people are realizing there's not going to be many more hitting the market as this product starts to dry up. There's really not any more meaningful printing going on with regards to 151. So what's out there is more or less what we're going to get. Naturally, the sealed starts to become more desirable, becomes less and less plentiful, and the singles start to rise in price of that as well. We're seeing the PSA 10s start to hit some insane prices, just looking at the raw for some of the biggest hits in the set. I think you can make a case for 151 potentially being one of the best sets ever. Maybe not pound for pound the best hits, but the nostalgia factor and with regards to the fact that all of the hits are from that 151 first generation, just take this set into a different world, and we're seeing that reflected in the pricing. As I say, I'm starting to wonder whether there's any good entry points to 151 at this point. If you're not in now, you might just well have missed the boat. The biggest indication of that is the 151 Pokemon Center ETB. Now, this has been expensive for a while because I don't think there was a whole lot of these released, and this has stayed at some crazy prices, but it's taking things to a new level right now. We're seeing £1,000. We're seeing upwards of $1,500 over in the States. It is unbelievably in demand, and we're actually seeing a reasonable amount of sales volume. We're not just seeing one sale at £1,000. We're seeing multiple. We're seeing plenty around the 900 mark. So this is an £1,000, $1,500 Pokemon Center ETB, which is kind of insane. But given how incredible this set is, I'm not sure it's a crazy surprise. Then we've got the bundle, which in terms of if you're trying to pick up some product, might be one of the only reasonable purchases right now with regards to price and pack cost, or price per pack. I think everything else is pretty intimidating right now. The same goes with the 151 Elite Trainer Box. You know, it's half the price of the Pokemon Center ETB. But even still, it feels quite a way out of reach, given the set is only a couple of years old. But I think we've kind of hit a point where people are realizing, as I say, this product is going to be drying up now. There's been a lot of it. They hammered the booster bundles, and I think that's why it's actually at a sort of reasonable entry price. But everything else is feeling pretty damn intimidating right now. This set is 2.5 years old. So what more can we expect with regards to new product? There's so much that needs to be reprinted. Ascended Heroes already need some more stock. It is getting expensive, and it is incredibly desirable due to that incredible hit list. You know, you look at Prismatic, we could do some more product of that. 151 is getting older. It's getting less and less likely to see any more meaningful releases. And naturally, people start to sort of realize that. You have a few people start to buy up some product, and all of a sudden the prices start to look a little bit more scary. People think, if I'm ever going to get this, it's now. It's now. I need to go buy. I need to pick up that PSA 10 Charizard. I need to pick up that Blastoise. I need to complete my master set. I wanted some sealed product. People are realizing that time is running out, and naturally you start to get a run on the price. And I think this is just the start of it. 151 saw reasonable printing over its release time, especially around the bundles, and even the bundles are expensive right now. As I say, I think they're potentially the only product that's potentially inviting with regards to a long-term investment right now. But even then are expensive, and some people will just be deciding that they've kind of missed the boat on this set. And if you have, then just make sure you don't make that mistake again with future sets just as iconic as this one. I've got my positions I'm going to be holding long term, that is for sure. Stored away for safekeeping outside of the house, so I don't have any temptation to open them. Locked away, and we're going to see what comes next. It is certainly exciting, but 151 to the moon. Is anyone surprised? You know, Pokemon doing Pokemon things, right? Anyway, this has been the King's Vault channel. Drop a like. Make sure to drop a comment as well to let me know your thoughts. Any feedback is really, really appreciated. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'm yet to get a subscriber on this channel, so you could be the first. Appreciate that. Love.